Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It's your girl Netta. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some new products that I recently purchased. Some of these products are recent purchases, and some of these products are stuff that came in my BoxyCharm box. And I just want to play in new makeup. I have been so busy lately and busy with my full-time job, my 9 to 5. Wow. And then also I've been getting some collaborations. So if you're following me on Instagram, then you would have seen that I had a collaboration with a hair salon, and we just did a Q&A for some of their clientele who had questions about makeup application and techniques while they're in quarantine and social distancing, and it was really cool. So I have been getting a lot of work lately and just been unable to film, but I'm so happy now to be able to sit in front of the camera and just film with you guys and just try some new products out. These are products that I haven't used yet. Well, actually two of them. Two of them actually are products I use, but it's mostly just some new makeup that I just recently purchased from Ulta, and some makeup that came in my BoxyCharm boxes that I hadn't used. And I was like, I get all this makeup in my BoxyCharm box and I haven't touched any of it, because if it's not in my everyday makeup rotation, then I'm not using it. And I was looking at it and I was like, I haven't even used it a little bit though. So I just want to play a new makeup. That's it. So I hope you all are well. I hope everybody is being safe, staying home, and let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I've already laid down my base. I've already got foundation on. I know my skin right now probably looks really oily. Trust me, it's not. It's just all the lighting that I have going on here. It's the lighting situation that's just making my skin look oily, but it's not oily. So since I've already laid down my base, a foundation, the only thing that's left to go into now, well, it's not the only thing that's left, but the next thing for me is concealer. And so I picked up these two concealers. So let's see. Yep, these two concealers. And these are the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now, I do have the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, and that is the matte one, the mattifying one, and I really like that one. But this one is the hydrating one, and I did pick up two shades from Ulta. I have one in the shade medium golden, and I have this one in the shade deep olive. So I picked up deep olive because that's my shade in the 16-hour wear, and then but I wasn't sure if it would be the exact match of that, and so I also picked up medium golden. And honestly, now that I have them here in my hands, I feel like I can use both of these. So I feel like I can use this one to highlight, the center of the face, under eye area, and then this one to go on top and really brighten. So I'm gonna get these open and dig into it. So excited! I don't know, there's something about new makeup that just excites me. Like it excites me to get a new package. It excites me when the doorbell rings and I see my package just sitting out there on my porch, and it's like, yay, I got new stuff. Which lately I haven't been able to get new stuff. It's been all about my babies. I've been shopping for them. So I was excited to get these. So here they are, and they come in the same glass tube as the e.l.f. 16-hour wear. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm going to put on deep olive first, and as you can see, like, I'll swatch them for you. So this is deep olive. Okay. And this one is medium golden. So Yeah, so this one is Deep Olive, which is the same shade I wear in the 16-hour wear. And this one is Medium Golden. So Medium Golden is a lot lighter than Deep Olive. So I'm going to go in with Deep Olive first because it looks closer to my concealer shade. And then I'll put Medium Golden in the inner corners of the little under eye area to brighten there. So yeah. Let's see. Wait, which one is this? Deep Olive, yeah, okay. And so I don't use a whole lot of concealer. So I'm just going to do it this way and a bit. Bring it down a bit like that. That's how I like to do my concealer. Because you really don't need a lot. And then I'm just going to blend that out with this Color to Rain blending sponge, which is a really nice sponge. This sponge is so nice, guys. It's so nice and soft. Oh yeah, so that's definitely, I don't know, actually. Let me get a mirror. I'm not sure. I see how it's coming up on camera, but I need to see it in real time. So give me a second. Okay, so on camera, I was a little bit worried at first, but now that I'm actually blending it and seeing it in my mirror here, it does not look that bad, but whoa, coverage. Like, that is a lot of coverage. I would see myself using this as a foundation. The coverage is really nice. I'd say this coverage is like a full coverage. I'd have to wear it by itself though to be sure, but do you see that? That just covered up all my mistakes and all my terrible life choices. Just like that. Wow. Okay. And it blends very smoothly. It blends so nicely. I love the finish. It's like it's not dewy. Of course, it's not matte. It's like a satin finish. And I love a satin finish. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful foundation. Okay. Yeah, you see that coverage? Like, I would say this is probably like a medium to full coverage concealer. This is very beautiful. Okay, and so now I'm just going to go in the innermost corner of the under eye area with the shade Medium Golden, and let's see how that works out. So just here. Oh yeah, that's bright. That's bright. So yeah, that's really bright. So I'm gonna give that a little while to dry down actually. Okay, and so while that's drying down, I'm just gonna play in the texture. Yeah, the texture is like really smooth. And there's definitely coverage there. Like, as you can see that on my hand, that is a lot of coverage for a drugstore concealer. But e.l.f. is coming through. Like, I have found myself purchasing so much of e.l.f.'s products because they're just good. They're just really good quality and affordable. This is coverage. Look at that. Wow. And it feels nice. Okay. It feels nice. Yeah, guys, let's trying to get my removing wipes out. They're all the way at the bottom of the tube because I'm almost out of here. How am I gonna get these out? Hold on. Okay, so I let it dry down some, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. And I'm just keeping it right here in the center. Oh, okay, that's pretty. So, okay, I was worried about the shades because, you know, like trying to match everything online and not being able to go in store and match and swatch and, you know, actually put it on and see how it works out. But it did good. I like it. So it looks good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the both of these. I like this one to just conceal the face in general, and then I really like this one for that extra highlighting in the innermost corner of the under eye area. So I like these. I'm going to do a video in which I wear, ooh, but what shade would I wear? That is the question, because these are both lighter than my foundation shade. Well, I'm just going to do a video. It doesn't matter if it matches or not. I'm just going to do a video where I wear probably this one, deep olive, and as a foundation, and just see how it wears and see how it lasts and see what the coverage is like, because like, wow, this has a lot of coverage and it's really affordable. How much are these? And these are the new ones. Give me a second. Let me see how much are these. These retail for $6. $6. And these are better than some higher end concealers. I'm giving coverage. I haven't started creasing yet, so that's good. But I don't want to start creasing, so let's go ahead and move into powder. So for powder, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Reset Setting Powder in Honey. This one isn't new. It's just in my everyday makeup rotation right now. I'm trying to use it up. And so that's just what I'm going to use for powder to set the concealer. And I'm just using my sponge. And I'm going to press off the excess on the back of my hand and then set. And as you can see, like some of that shine that the camera was giving me is starting to tone down. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is in the shade Honey. I'm just making sure I really get into the side of my nose here, because this is where I crease a lot. If y'all hear talking in the background, that's the kids. They are playing Uno, I think. They're in the room playing Uno. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, and then to set the entire face, I'm sorry, I know I keep saying and then. I don't know why I do that. But to set the entire face, actually, this product is new. It came in my BoxyCharm box. I can't remember which one. I think it was the latest one. I think it was the March box that it came in. It's the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. And I've been wanting to play with this one for a while. I currently just the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder and the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powders are the powders that's in my everyday makeup rotation. But I've been wanting to play in this one for a little while now. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that in the lid. Ooh, and it definitely does smell like coconut. And so I'm just going to take my sponge, dip into that, and I'll just press off the excess and then just set the rest of my face with that. Oh, it smells really nice too. But it's light. It's not like an overpowering fragrance. So if you're not into fragrance, this really isn't that bad. But if you like don't like the smell of coconut or something like that, it might bother you because the scent is there, but it's not overpowering at all. And I just like to use this as a all over the face setting powder. Okay. All right, so now moving into eyeshadow. Okay, so never mind, I lied. I was going to go into eyeshadow, but then I changed my mind and decided to go ahead and go into bronzer. And for that, I have not really used bronzer a lot previously. This month, actually, I just recently started using bronzer. Or was it last month when I picked up this palette here, and it's the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bright You Are Gold face palette. If you're new here and you haven't seen it, this is what the palette looks like. So you've got this highlighting shade, you've got this bronzing shade, and then you've got this blush shade. And the bronzer shade is so pretty. I've been using it lately, and it's funny because, you know, normally I'll contour underneath foundation. I'll go on top with a little bit of powdered contour, very light, and then that's good. I've just never bronzed, you know, nothing against it, but I've just never done it like that. And oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. It's just so beautiful. So I'm just going to pick up this shade here. And I'm using this brush. This brush is new. I just purchased it off from Poshmark. Poshmark, guys, do not pay full price for things if you don't have to. If you want to and you just want to splurge, which obviously a lot of this was a splurge for me. But when I can buy things for cheap or half off or, you know, on Poshmark, I do. And this brush is so well crafted. It's so beautiful. It's so light and fluffy. I love it. So it was a Marvel brush set that I got off of Poshmark. So I'm going to use this one. It's a powder brush. I'm just going to dip into that bronzing shade here. Tap off. And then I'm just going to bronze the cheeks. Like, look at how pretty that is. Nice and warm. Oh, do you see that? I've been loving it. I have been loving it lately. Like, wow. It just warms up my skin so nicely. It's perfect for my skin tone. It gives me that beach bronzed babe look. And I'm in love. I'm in love. And the highlighter and the blush in this palette is awesome too. Just look at that. Look at me. Bronzed golden goddess. And this brush is perfect. Perfect density and fluffiness to get the job done. And that's all I do for bronzing. That's all I do. So, does that look okay? I'm just really blending that in because I went a little heavy on this side. Okay, yeah, that looks beautiful. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now let's move into blush. Are I going to blush next? Yeah, let's move into blush next. So for blush, I picked up this Milani. This is a new purchase from Ulta. It's the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush. And this one is in the shade Berry Smooch. And so this is my first time getting this one open and playing in this one. So this is what it looks like. And this one, it was a part of the new launches from Milani. So I'm just going to get some of that on the back of my hand here. Oops, that was already, it's already kind of coming out of the package without me even pressing it. So, and I'm just going to rub it down like that. That's a lot. I did not mean for that much to come out. Oh, what can you do? So you rub it down like that. It's too much on my finger. I want to use a brush. Whoop. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My phone almost fell over. So I'm just going to use this brush, and I'm just going to take some of that off my finger, and then pick some up off the back of my hand, and then just pop it on my cheeks. Ooh. Ooh, that is pigmented. Let me brush some of that off. Wow, that is a pretty blush. That's kind of heavy. Thank God I'm not going anywhere, but that is a pretty blush. Wow, that is pigmented. Okay, this side is a lot better. But wow. Okay. Pigment. I look like a clown with this blush like this. Oh, this side looks okay. Well, I mean, whoa. That is some pigment. Okay. Wow. Whatever. I ain't going anywhere. But it is a beautiful color. It is a beautiful blush. That's pigmented. I like a clown face. But whatever. I'm not going anywhere. Actually, that's bothering me. I'm going to have to clean this up. I'll be back. Okay, that's better. If you're wondering how I cleaned that up, I just went in with the leftover foundation on my kabuki brush, and I just stamped over it like that. And voila. So if you ever mess up with your makeup and you put too much product on, just go back to your foundation brush and just whatever product is left on there. I didn't add any extra product, just whatever was left on the brush, and just, you know, fix it. And that's it. All right, so now we can get into the eyeshadow palette. So first thing about this blush, it's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful shade, but be careful because it is really, really, really pigmented. So you definitely want to pick up as little product as possible, and then start off with very, very little products and then build up to whatever amount of coverage that you're going for. But beautiful. I really like it. I'm happy with this purchase. Okay, so eyeshadow. The new eyeshadow palette I picked up from Ulta is this Maybelline News of New York eyeshadow palette. I've been wanting this eyeshadow palette for a while. It's been in my shopping cart for a little minute already. Okay, I had to go get a pair of scissors so I can get this open because I always struggle with that tape that they put on here. Like, I don't know why, but this is the eyeshadow palette, and it is the perfect nude eyeshadow palette for a gal like me. You guys know I love nudes, I love neutrals, I love warm tones that I can play with for those everyday makeup looks. And so when I saw this palette, I was like, yes, I have to have it. It's just a wonderful palette for the everyday girl in me. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get into this palette. Let's see what's to be said about this palette. Maybelline New York, News of New York, inspired by the diversity of New York City. Custom designed shades for a wide range of skin tones. And that is all that it says. But it really, truly is a beautiful palette. I just want to check out some of this. Okay, so it is pretty. The shimmers are pretty opaque, as you can see. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mattes, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shimmers. So not bad. The shade that I'm going to go into first is Creator, and Creator is this light shade right here, this one here, and I'm just going to use that as a transition shade. There is fallout, I can see already as I'm dipping my brush in the pan, but that's okay. To me, fallout just means that there's going to be lots of payoff, but actually I'm just gonna dip my brush into that shade there, and you can see all of the fallout right there, and you can even see it on the brush. And then when I tap the brush, you can see all of that dust. So just be aware, if fallout is something that bothers you, just do your eyes first. But it doesn't bother me, so I'm just gonna go ahead. The biggest question is, how does it blend, honey? That is the question. So I'm just gonna stamp it in right here and then blend it all over. And so far, it's blending well. So that's all that matters. How does it blend? And it is blending well. Okay. Okay, so I feel like that did a really good job of warming up my eyes. So then the next shade I'm going to go into is, I want to go into this shade here. It's called Globetrotter. It's this one here. It's just a really nice matte brown shade. And I just want to blend that in the crease underneath Creator. And this brush is a part of that brush collection that I got from Pigments. The brush collection that I got from Poshmark. So they don't have names. I'm sorry, guys. And I think it was a boutique. So, yeah. But these shades blend beautifully together. And they have plenty of coverage, or should I say pigment. And it's really nice. They're buildable, they're blendable, and they have the color payoff. So, yes, that's what I am liking here. That's what I am liking here. Alright guys, so I think I want to leave the eyes matte today. I'm just feeling a really just matte eye. So I'm going to go into the shade here, Voyager. It's an even darker matte brown. I'm going to put that on the lid just using the same brush. I was going to put a shimmer on the lid, but I like the matte look for today. Okay, and I did go ahead and blend Creator and Globetrotter. I mixed those two together and put them on the lower lash line here. Okay, and so now I'm going to take blush. I'm just going to take this brush here. It's just a smaller one. And I'm going to go into the shade Fighter. I'm going to go into the shade Fighter. Why? Because I'm a fighter. You're a fighter. We're fighters, guys. And so that shade stands out to me. So I'm going to dip into that one. Pick some of that up on the brush and just dump that into the inner corner. Yeah, that's okay. That's really pretty. I like it because it's nice and soft, so it's there, but very subtle. Okay, so that is the eyeshadow palette. Really nice. I really like this palette. I feel like it was a really good purchase, which I felt like it was a really good purchase the moment I put it in my shopping cart, and the moment I was able to press check out, I was so happy. So yeah, I really like this new palette. Like I said, there's quite a bit of fallout that comes with eyeshadow palettes. You can just do your eyes first or just lay down some setting powder. To be honest, I used to do the laying down of the setting powder, but I'm starting to get my wrinkles up in here. And so now I don't do a lot of powder underneath the eye area. And so if fallout doesn't bother me, but if I am concerned about it, then I just do my eyes first. Okay, so let me see. Anything else new? No, there's nothing else new, really. So I'm just gonna set my face, and I'm just gonna set it using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use my fan to dry my face. I just purchased this from Amazon. I didn't just purchase it. I purchased it like 3 weeks ago, and life changing. Okay, so I'm just gonna dry my face with the fan, baby. It feels so nice. It's just like having this nice breeze, this nice cool air on my face. It's just so relaxing. Okay, so it's dry. I'm just coming back to the Patricia Bright palette for highlighter. Okay, and last but not least, now for lips. For lips, this combination lately has been my favorite. So I lined my lips with the MAC lip liner in the shade Chestnut. I do plan on getting the other one. It's the shade Cork or Corkscrew, but I love Chestnut. Okay, and then for lipstick, I'm going to be using this Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick, and this is in the shade Sassy Mauve. I've been loving this shade lately. I have been using it so much because it's like a perfect nude shade. And then on top of that, I have been using, this came in my BoxyCharm box too. This is the Vintage by Jessica Lebiskin. I don't know, but it's a really, really pretty pink lip gloss. And I've really been loving that right in the center here. And it feels so nice on the lips and conditioning. And so I'm going to do eyeliner and lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, well, this is the final look, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I just wanted to come on, hang out, chill out, you know, and just share with you guys some of the new makeup I recently purchased and just vibe, you know. I really want us to be able to break away from everything that's been going on lately, because I will be honest with you guys, I've had to turn off the news because you know, the more I watch it, the more I consume this information, it's like the more I start to become like just sad and my mood starts to go. And so I want us to have videos that just kind of helps us step back and just kind of helps us break away from everything that's happening. Not that we need to bury our heads in the sand, right, and act like it's not happening, but at least a bit of escape. So products that I really love with this recent purchase, or that came in my BoxyCharm box, I have to say, of everything, these e.l.f. hydrating concealers are my favorites out of the purchase that I just made. This was such a good purchase. These concealers are so nice. They are highly pigmented. I would say they're anywhere from a medium to a full coverage. They're just a beautiful concealer. I'm gonna try these out as wearing them in a foundation, which I can film that for you guys. So I'll work on that soon. But I mean, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful concealers. I really love these. And for the price, right, you can't beat it. So these concealers were definitely my favorite out of everything that I purchased. Second favorite, of course, you guys probably gonna guess this, but it's the eyeshadow palette. I'm a nude everyday look kind of gal. What can you do? I love this eyeshadow palette. There is fallout and a little bit of kickback, so just be aware of that. but it's not the end of the world, and it's actually quite common in eyeshadow palette, so I don't mind that. So yeah, and this is the other favorite of mine. I love it. The shades blend together beautifully. They have a lot of pigment and color payoff, and you can make a nice daytime looks, and you can make nice evening looks, and I do believe that they'll be flattering on all skin tones, truly, because they're nudes, right? So I really like this, and I really like this gloss. Like, this gloss that came in my BoxyCharm box is so pretty. It just feels really good on the lips, and I love the shine. There is a little bit of shimmer, but not too much that is glittery. I don't mind a nice glittery gloss every now and then if I'm in the mood, but when I want just a nude everyday look, sometimes I don't want a shimmer in a gloss, and this one is the perfect gloss for that. So this is good. I really liked it. And the brush set. The brush set is beautiful. I'll show you guys all the brushes here. I have them right here. So let me grab them. Okay, so yes, these are all the brushes. If you guys have not checked out Poshmark, you really need to check it out. I got all these brushes for like 20 bucks, I think. And the thing that I like about these brushes the best is the craftsmanship, because this is not wooden. This is like marble. And if you haven't noticed, like if you have wooden brushes, sometimes they crack on you. So let me show you. Let me get one of my other brushes and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I had to dig. I don't really have actually anymore a lot of brushes that are cracked because I have upgraded my brush collection. That was something I had told you guys like a few videos back, or rather, if you're new here, hi, if you're new here, especially if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Thank you so much for sticking in and hanging out with me, guys. Thank you for being here and watching this video. I would like to invite you to subscribe and then hit that bell so you can get the notifications every time I post a video. But yeah, as you can see on this one, right, like it's cracked. Can you see it? Oh, there it is. You see that split right there? So I started wanting to have brushes that were more like the metal or a marble type of handle, because you don't have to worry about them splitting and cracking like that. So I forgot to show you guys the other brush set I got. Hold on, I'll be right back. But these brushes I got from Poshmark. Don't sleep on Poshmark. You can find really great quality products on Poshmark. And these are just beautiful brushes, very well crafted. The end of it here is pretty heavy, and so it's actually a very black. It's a well balanced brush, and that's what you want in your brushes, okay? And for the price, I mean, wow, I was pretty shocked that these brushes were priced so low. But yeah, I'll always tell you guys where I find little nicks and knacks and quality items. And this entire brush set, I found it. Whoop, I'm dropping stuff. I purchased on Poshmark. So love them. Let me show you guys the other brushes that I purchased actually when I went shopping on my haul. Okay, so two other things I purchased on the haul that I recently went on also were these brushes from BH Cosmetics. And these brushes are really nice too. I mean, wow, they're so beautiful. I love the pink design. They're really gorgeous. They're nice and fluffy. They're really soft to the touch and on the skin. I haven't played in these brushes yet as much. I think I used 2 of these so far, but I've been really liking those other ones I just showed you, the marble ones, and so I haven't found my way around to these yet. But these are great brushes, and they came in this really cute bag here. I don't really use the makeup case unless I'm traveling. Other than that, they just sit in my brush holder. But I got these brushes too, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these back, and I'll show you what else I got. Okay, and then last but not least, what I purchased on my recent haul was this Daisy Dream Marc Jacobs perfume. I haven't had any perfume, to be honest, a new perfume in so long. Once again, like, for me to buy things for myself is so rare, which is why when I do have the ability to buy for myself, I I get everything my heart desires because I don't know when the next time will be that I'll be able to buy anything for myself. So I got this and it smells so good. It smells so good. As a matter of fact, I mean, it just smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. I have been looking at this and wanting this for so long and just never had the opportunity to purchase it. And now that I'm getting more work, I've been, having more income and I was able to purchase it. So it's really nice. It's such a beautiful perfume. I love the bottle. It's so cute. And I just love the scent. Like, the scent is amazing. Okay. So I guess you could say this was like a makeup and chill, trying new makeup products and everything I purchased on a recent also whole video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope everyone is staying safe. I hope you guys are well. Please, please, please practice social distancing. Guys, you have to be able to think for yourselves, okay? We do not have a vaccine, okay? And viruses mutate. This is my last piece, okay? And viruses mutate, okay? So we have to be smart about this. If we start going back out and being in big crowds and gathering together without a vaccine as fast as this virus is mutating, we can risk an even bigger explosion of this virus that's a lot more aggressive than what we've already got. So I know what the lawmakers are saying. Lawmakers are lawmakers. Okay? You have to think for yourself. So be safe, be well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.